So the name of my company is GroupCar. Most people hate having to negotiate with a dealer when they're shopping for a new car. They hate the fact that they can't get an actual price for a car when shopping online, like they can when they shop for electronics or furniture. Getting an actual price for a car is the #1 unmet need in the automotive industry, according to Edmunds.com. Our company is going to change the way people shop for new cars. We're building a marketplace where people come together and as groups and buy new cars. So consumers can get an actual price for a car, a guaranteed low price, comparable to fleet prices. Right? Fleet prices are prices that big companies get when they buy multiple cars at once. But this is not available to consumers. And we're doing this by leveraging the power of group buying. So there's going to be no more haggling with dealers, no more getting multiple calls from several salespeople. You get one price, one guaranteed price from one dealer. And over 50% of the US population is already comfortable with the notion of group buying. 30% of people actively use a group buying site. There are also 4 other companies in other countries that are doing something similar successfully, just no one's doing it in the US. How do we make money? We charge the consumer a set fee of $99 to secure the price of the car so that they don't have to go and negotiate with the dealer. We also charge the dealer a fixed subscription fee based on the number of cars that they list on our site, and that can range from $500 to $1,000. We currently have 2 dealers who are willing to be part of our pilot program in San Diego. We're also partnering with Edmunds.com and Professional Success, and together they both have over 7,400 dealers that they interact with, and they are both willing to present our product to those dealers, right? Once we have a proven product. So our main competition is TrueCar. What TrueCar does is they give you the average price, or they suggest to you what you should pay for a new car based on the average price that people are paying in your area for that car. Other competitors are mainly lead generation companies like Autotrader.com, Cars.com, AAA, and Kelley Blue Book. How are we different? We are different because we guarantee the price of the car because we know that the dealership actually has that car in the lot. Right? And we guarantee lower prices because we are bringing multiple people to the dealer at once. So we're acting as a fleet lead generation company as opposed to just a normal lead generation. And at the same time, because we charge the consumer a small fee to secure the price of the car, the dealer gets committed customers. So the conversion rate on our leads is much, much higher than the normal leads. Because TrueCar is our biggest competitor, I went through the process of buying a car through their website, and I tried to purchase a 2013 Toyota Prius. And out of the 3 dealers that they sent me to, which by the way, they all had different prices, only one had the car that I was looking for, but it was a slightly different price. So what that means is that TrueCar does not guarantee the price of the car, and they don't guarantee that the dealer actually has the price. Every car that will be listed on GroupCar will be a car that is actually in a dealer's lot, right? So we guarantee that the car is there, and we guarantee that the price of the car is the price that you're actually going to get because that price comes from the dealer. The team consists of myself. I'm the CEO. I'm a software engineer with over 8 years of experience in the automotive industry. I have a bachelor's degree in computer science, and I'm working on my master's in artificial intelligence. My advisor, Jeremy Anwell, he's the vice chairman and ex-CEO of Edmunds.com, and he has over 33 years of experience in the industry. We're projecting to break even after 12 months with only 45 dealers. There's over 17,600 dealers in the country, so this is just the beginning for us. This is what our site will look like. We're aiming for a clean interface that would show people how to use the site and what the site is about. There's 3 steps to it. You search for the car that you're looking for. You will find groups that contain that car. Once you find a group that contains that car, you can join the conversation, meaning that you can talk to other people in your area who are also looking for that car. Most people are more comfortable talking or making a decision when they talk to people who are also in their shoes, right, as opposed to talking to the dealer. And the 3rd step is you sign up for a car. You decide to purchase a car, which means you pay a flat fee. You pay a $99 fee to reserve that car. So as you come to the site, you're immediately presented with groups of cars that are available in your area. You can start browsing those groups, and you can immediately see the price for each one of those cars in that group. You can see the MSRP, you can see what other people are paying in your area, you can see what price we're offering that car for, and you can, more importantly, see the savings right away. Right? So you can compare to your previous shopping to what other dealers have quoted you before, and you can compare it to what other people are paying in your area as well. You can also search for a specific car, or based on the year, make, model, and a specific zip code. Once you find a group that has the car that you're looking for, you would click on the Learn More button, and it'll take you to a group page. This page is meant to show you the cars that are part of that group, which cars are available in that group, and which have been claimed. This is also where you can join the conversation, talk to other people who are also looking for this car, right? And then you can ask them questions about why they've chosen this car, you know, what they think about it, why not go for a different car, and you know, those kind of things. You would also be able to get expert answers to questions that you may have about that specific model. So that's it in summary. This is, you know, we're guaranteeing the prices because we're bringing people together as a group. Right? This is something that benefits both the consumer and the dealer. It benefits the dealer because the dealer can sell more cars and in turn get more manufacturer incentives.
Yeah, I mean, this is good. I mean, I like the fact that you went through this. Actually, looking at this, it made me just, I guess this is a very welcoming. So like to me, it was like, oh, well, it's pretty straightforward. Step 1, step 2. Just reiterate step 1, step 2, step 3, just because it's that easy. But it has like an app look to it, right?
Right.
Which is cool. I mean, I'm assuming your website will be responsive.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. One of the things that was new to me when I heard this was the fact that you actually belong to a group. So maybe describe more, like this is where you have a listing of all the different cars, you find out how many cars are available, and this is where you actually go and find out there's 7 people, or does it even show how many people are using the car?
So each group is going to have 4 cars initially.
Oh, okay.
Right? So each search result that you see here, each box will be a group, and you'll be able to hover over the smaller thumbnails to see the information about that car. So you immediately see, say you're looking for a 2013 BMW M3, right? And you'll search for that and you'll see all the groups that contain those cars, but you're looking for a green one, right? So you'll see that one of the groups contains a green one, so you hover over that thumbnail, the bigger picture changes to the green one, and then you see immediately the MSRP, you see the price that other people are paying for that particular car, and then you see your savings immediately.
Does each group have that model car, or it could be any? Okay, so the group.
So it's by model.
By model, and then the group itself might have variants of that model. So
exactly.
Green, black, or silver.
Right, but you will sign up for the one that you are looking for, obviously.
Does it show how many people are interested in buying that as well?
Yeah, so it'll show you. It'll tell you at this point. It'll tell you which cars have been claimed. Okay. And which ones are available. So if you're looking for a green one, but that one's already claimed, then you want to look at another group.
Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. Do you pay before you come in here, or do you pay once you choose?
No, you pay once you choose a car and you say, I want to buy this car.
Oh, so this is all for you.
Right. You can browse and, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is, I mean, to me this is straightforward here. Just,
right. And this is where you'll talk to other people who are also looking for the same car, right?
Yeah. So this is a claim. So this is an example of a claim car.
Oh, sorry.
This is an example of a claim car.
Right.
So I would go over the whole, just the process here. So this is where you would go, because I understand you can comment, you have professional, I'm assuming you have a pro here.
Right.
You show like, you have direct questions, there's a community aspect of this. And then the process examples we have here is, you see a car that's been claimed by someone, they found the price, they want to get that, and then you can find out the ones that are available.
Right.
So maybe describe that portion. When people would see this, it's pretty busy, but if you just kind of describe the different things here. Overall, the fact that you can ask questions to a pro, to me, that's a benefit, about these cars.
Right. Yeah, and you can ask ask questions to other people as well. Other people who are also shopping for that same car.
So I would give an example. Like, one of the top things is like, how does it drive, or how does it handle? And this is a community-based forum where people can come and ask questions. We do have professionals answering questions, but overall, this is, the community aspect of this is where we get leveraged. So the only thing I don't see here is that if you have, in this case, you have 4 cars. What happens if you have more than 4 cars?
Initially, we'll only have 4 cars per group.
Okay.
Because it'd be much easier to find 4 people who are looking for the same car than 10 people.
Oh, I see.
And because we're trying to prove the model, then we have to minimize it to the point where it's easy enough to find those people.
But what happens what happens if there's probably all white cars or whatever? Would that be an individual group, or?
Well, so the groups are not going to be made up of cars by color, right? You may end up, very, very likely, with a group that has all 4 or 5 cars. But because the groups are going to be continually changing, because in the background we're monitoring these groups to make sure that we form these groups as fast as possible. So for instance, if you're looking for a red BMW M3 and I'm looking for a black one, and we go to the site, you sign up in one group because one group has the one that you want, but that group doesn't have a black one. I sign up for a different group, but then I realize the website will see these 2 groups, and it'll realize that both cars that we signed up for belong to the same dealer. So it will swap one of the cars to a different group, therefore speeding up the process of putting these groups together, right? So yes, it's possible you may end up with a group of 4 white cars, but because if someone signs up in a different group for a different car and they end up being swapped, you end up with, groups of 1 white car and.
Sure, I understand.
Right, so one of the things we're trying to do is minimize the amount of time that you wait for this to happen, right? Because we realize that this is time frame is a big issue. People don't want to wait a month.
How do you? So say I do go through the service and I pay for the service, and then do I have, how long is that price guaranteed for? Is it like a week?
The price is guaranteed for as long as the car is still in the lot. Okay. And we know this every day because we get updates from the dealer, right? And in the case that the car is sold, say you purchase it today, you sign up today, and the car is sold tomorrow morning, or say the car is sold later this afternoon, we'll know that the car is sold tonight. So tomorrow morning we'll send you an email and say, hey, your car, this particular car was sold, but this dealership also has this other car. Do you want to swap? So yeah, the car will be on hold for a couple of days until we get there.
Okay, so yeah, I don't know how long this is, but overall, there's a lot of questions that I have just because, I am in the market for a car, and I want to make sure that if I do pay for the service, at least I know that, okay, you have a week, but if there's a VIN number attached to it, I want to make sure that I go with the expectation that there is a car for me,
right,
rather than, oh, well, we sold it 3 weeks ago, or we sold it 2 days ago, because I would be a little bit upset. But overall, before going, is there a way to check if a car is still available, or?
Yes, every day we'll check for you.
Oh, okay.
Right?
So if I have a certificate,
no, once you have the certificate, the car will be hold for you. Yeah. But the dealer is going to hold it for a couple of days, right? Yeah. So before you have the certificate, it means that we don't have a complete group yet, right? Yeah. If you're the only person in that group, then